Good morning. How are ya?
Oh, I missed you today.
Like I mentioned, did not go according to plan.
Sweet girl.
Here I am already getting choked up. All in all, the day wasn't terrible, and I've been so sad that that season is coming to a close. Well, today is January 1st, which is otherwise typically a pretty exciting day. Everyone loves the chance to start the year off fresh, but this is a day that I have kind of been dreading for the last 3 months because today is technically my last day of maternity leave. I am so thankful that I had 3 months off with my baby, and the timing just worked out really well that I was able to take off through the holidays, and here I am already getting choked up. And I haven't even gotten to the sad part of the video yet, which is going back to work. I'm just talking about how happy it was being on maternity leave. The last 3 months that I was able to spend with her at home have just truly been the most special time of my life. But that season is now passing for me, and I officially go back to work tomorrow. So I wanted to document that in this video. Some things that make my situation a little bit interesting are that, one, I work remotely, so I'm in my bedroom right now at my desk. I used to have this desk in our second bedroom, but that is now the nursery. And secondly, my husband is about to be on paternity leave, which is another blessing that I'm so thankful for. But it's going to be very interesting with him here in our home, also taking care of the baby, me here working. We have a pretty small house. That's gonna be an adjustment for sure. But for the rest of today, baby girl is asleep right now, and she should be waking up here in just a minute. And I'm just gonna soak in as many cuddles as I possibly can, try to keep myself in the best mindset possible. So that is kind of the gist of what we're gonna be doing in this video. Good morning. It is 7:57 right now, and my morning routine did not quite go as planned. Like I mentioned, did not go according to plan. We did a new bedtime routine for everyone last night because our daughter, she's been waking up pretty late. She does sleep through the night, which is great, and she sleeps until about 8:30 or 9 every morning. So we put her to bed at 8 last night in the hopes that she'd be awake by 7:30ish so that I could still see her in the morning and give her her first bottle and everything before starting work. But as you saw, I just went in there, opened the blinds and everything, and she was not ready to wake up. I'll just have to start putting her to bed earlier. Last night was also unique in that we moved her to her crib in her nursery for the first time. So there were all kinds of emotions surrounding that. I think I'm the one who slept the worst out of all of us because I just was paranoid for whatever reason. So now we have just new year, new routines, and now I'm gonna go ahead and log into my computer and get this workday started. 30 minutes into the workday. This is challenging, if you can hear the baby crying in the back. Good morning, how are ya? I know, Happy New Year. I know. Part of me feels like it's been forever, but like in a good way, like not that it was dragging on, but then the other part of me is like, wow, I can't believe January is already here. Baby basically screamed for the last hour straight that I was on that meeting, but timing worked out well. I was able to get her down for a nap, and now I have to pump. So, good thing that call was only for an hour. If I didn't have enough distractions already today. Just add this to the list. All right, made it to lunchtime. Have to coordinate pumping with lunch eating, but thankfully Jacob just took the baby out to run some errands, and I'm trying to like let him do his thing, but he just left, and sure enough, the diaper bag and the bottle are left sitting on the kitchen table. So I'm gonna have to text him and say, I think you might be forgetting something. He's trying his best. We all had a tough morning, but we're gonna make it through, and hopefully the afternoon will be a little better. Hey there, so nice to meet you. It has really been a day of back to back to back to back calls. No rest for the weary. We are jumping right back into things with a bang. Hello, I'm back. How are you guys? Did y'all have a nice holiday season? Baby is great. She is just the sweetest little thing, but we've been really good. We finished day one. Time to go see the baby. So of course I was like rushing to finish work. I did finish up about 5:15, which is pretty good for me. Typically working from home, when you are in a very busy work environment and also working remotely, it's easy to just work very late into the nights. But now we have a very important reason to have specific boundaries when it comes to working. So I did wrap up at 5:15, which I'm proud of. And then I came out to see her, and sure enough, she was taking a nap. So we've really got to work on, getting down a new schedule for us. Because like I said, she had been going to bed later, and now we want her to start going to bed a little bit earlier so that I can see her before work. But then of course that also means less time with her in the evenings after work. So we're just, what are you doing with those hands? So we're just figuring all of that out, and we'll take it day by day. Would you like to read a story? Let's read Corduroy. Corduroy is a bear who lived in the woodcut big store. Day after day, with all the other animals. So we're definitely off on our bottle schedule now, but that's okay. We adapt, we remain resilient. So giving her a bottle now, obviously, and figured I would just chat about my general thoughts after today. My mom already texted me to ask how it went. Jacob was just asking how it went, and honestly, I think I was pretty realistically prepared for what I was stepping back into, in the sense that I knew what was coming. I knew it would be a busy day. I work in marketing in an agency. I had existing clients that I was coming back to, and then I also am getting some new clients to kick off the year as well. So thankfully, I'll have somewhat of a slow transition back into things because my support has been covering for me the last few months, and she's able to like continue leading on some of these projects that she started. But then with the new clients I'm getting for work, that's gonna be busy and kind of overwhelming to get started on all of those at the same time. It was a day full of many meetings and then just a lot of admin work. All in all, the day wasn't terrible. It was slightly overwhelming, but that was to be expected. It to day 2, but not without a few complications last night. So last week I came down with the stomach flu and it was rough, but somehow Jacob came out unscathed. And then last night he started to develop a fever, was feeling nauseous. We just totally weren't prepared for that. I've got another day full of meetings today, was going to meet up with a coworker as well. So I am really hoping that he can pull through and keep taking care of the baby, because we don't have a nanny lined up or anything else. This has given me such a new appreciation for the full-time working moms who do this, whose husbands are at work as well. But it seems that I did not optimize for bedtime again last night, because here I was thinking she'd be awake already and she still is not. So hopefully I can just say hi before I have to start work quickly. I got a quick visitor in before my meeting. I think it's time to upgrade these to some noise canceling headphones. Yeah. Gotta align the lunch break with the pump break. All right, we survived the first 2 days of work. Just finished up an in-person meeting with a coworker to catch back up on all the things from maternity leave. So that was much needed to kind of get a deep dive on everything that I missed. All I can say is I sure am thankful that this was a holiday week. And so I only had to work 2 days, because if today were only Tuesday, I don't know how I would survive the rest of the week. I will say I was just listening to a song that came up on my playlist. It's called The Gospel is Rest, and it's a great song. I can try to link it down below. But it got me thinking about how I really considered my maternity leave to be such a restful season. Kind of ironically, it's not physically restful because you have a newborn baby and you're not sleeping as much, of course, and that's exhausting. But I felt like it was a time that was so restful for my soul. It just really kind of rejuvenated me in a way, at a soul level, if that makes sense. And I've been so sad that that season is coming to close, and it feels like I'm heading back into a very busy and not restful work environment. But with that song just coming on, it was just such a good reminder. Here I am again, getting emotional. Just such a good reminder that at the end of the day, rest, true rest for our souls can only be found in Christ and what He offers us. So I think that was a fitting way for me to end off this video with the reminder that when I am living in a relationship with Christ, I can find that rest all the time. Not just when I'm on maternity leave, not just when I'm on vacation, not just when I, get 12 hours of sleep at night, if that ever happens, but anytime we are in communion with the Lord. I think that's a good theme to end off this video on. I just got home and now I'm gonna go get in some sweet baby snuggles and definitely soak up all the time I can with her for this weekend. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye.